pretty much from
Look up, guys, in the back. Look at the storm.
on to Mecca and then over toward Kinsman. So this is a lot of this is north of 82 here in Trumbull County. In fact, right now my main concern would be here around the Champion area of Trumbull County right now. In fact, we'll go ahead and head on over. Jeff, I don't know if you can grab that Warren weather camera. You may have the better vantage point of it. If not, I could pull it in here on links as well. We'll take a look looking off to the northwest from Warren. You can actually looking right into the center of the storm. I'll grab it here on my end. But basically, what we're looking into here as we look off to the northwest is the storm. You can see the rain's getting heavier right now in downtown Warren. And the camera's even shaking around a little bit. That is some heavy rain that's currently pushing into Warren, and you can see the camera trying to shake there. But as we get back to radar, plainly that is heavy rainfall moving into Warren. But the tornadic portion of this storm right now is off to the north. So I don't see any signatures right around the Warren area that are concerning to me. So that is good for Warren currently. The areas that I am concerned is up here around Champion. Heading over toward Klondike. This is crossing over Route 45, and even at that, it's not as tight as it was earlier, so the rotation is not as tightly packed here in Trumbull County. So a tornado warning does continue here for Trumbull County until 7:30 officially. We will stick with it as long as this tornado warning is in place. I do want to take you quickly to the south because a lot of you are watching from other areas. This is still heavy rainfall in eastern Mahoning County, over into Mercer County. Heavy rainfall right now, non-severe, with most of this rain moving out of Mahoning County. Columbiana County, you're starting to look a little better, but still on the backside of a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place until 8 o'clock. But that's starting to look better. Some heavy rain just about to exit East Liverpool. So we'll watch a little cluster of showers to the west, but trying to get into improving weather. Our biggest concern at the current time is here in Trumbull County. This is not quite as organized as it looked even 15 minutes ago, but still at this point we are still seeing these small little signatures in here when we look at our velocity products of some broader rotation, and that area would be moving just about across Route 45 north of Champion into the Wildair area, Klondike. This is your Trumbull County Fairground region. This will also be pushing right over toward Mecca, across Mosquito Lake and into the north side of Cortland in central Trumbull County right now as the storm moves on through. I'll go ahead and throw it back a little bit. I know we've been bouncing around a lot here, but this is a view of the storm as it makes its way out of Portage County into Trumbull County. Not quite as organized as it once was, but still a dangerous storm as the winds swirl around and this storm evolves and moves its way across Trumbull County. Hannah?
And Paul, the National Weather Service did just post something about getting reports of a possible touchdown near 422 west of Cortland several minutes ago. We do see that rotation starting to tighten up west of Cortland right now currently.
And that they said they are getting west of Cortland
near
422.
Near 422 west.
So that would have been close to the Southington area as that would have moved on through there in Trumbull County. And that makes sense because that did have a lot of tight rotation with it as it moved through. Here, we're going to watch this closely. If you're on Airport Road, right over the Downs Road area, Route 45 here north of Champion. This is the area I'm concerned about right now. There's an update for us. Okay, so there's our latest update. This is not extremely strong, but still, the way this has been flaring, kind of pulsing as this moves on through, this is an area I want to watch, and that does include North Park Avenue here, Airport Road. We're in central Trumbull County here this evening. If you live over toward Mecca, West Mecca, and even Cortland and Klondike, Trumbull County Fairgrounds, right here. I'm watching that very closely. Okay, we do have some video coming in. I believe we are on 82 split on Route 11. Let's go ahead and take that and see what that looks like as we are heading toward the storm as well as it makes its way across Trumbull County as we continue a tornado warning here in central Trumbull County this evening. Let's go ahead and take that video. We got video coming in here. There you go. So that is on 82 there. It looks like you just got off Route 11 in Trumbull County. So I do 11. He's on 11. Okay, so we're on 11, moving up, getting closer to the storm. So they should actually just be there in a matter of minutes. We'll get up underneath this storm and get a good look at it as it moves toward the Cortland area and also on the west side of Mosquito Lake, too. So possibly if we can get our live drive to Cortland, that's probably a good location to get it to so they don't get stuck on the other side of the lake by the time they get there as the storm makes its way across Mosquito Lake. So that's live drive action cam. We got crews all over the place tonight watching these storms. We're under them. We're watching them on Storm Team 27 Viper radar and keeping a close watch tonight as severe weather is making its way through. This is the Trumbull County storm that is under a tornado warning right now. As far as any other warnings we have going across the area, it does look like we have a severe thunderstorm warning also now across this northern half of Trumbull County. That is not a tornado warning. That's a severe thunderstorm warning. That is just north of the tornado warning. Still some very strong wind, a possibility gusty rain, of course, and dangerous lightning. That's the northern Trumbull County up into Ashtabula County. No warnings currently going from Mahoning County or western Columbiana County. In fact, Columbiana County, you're still officially under this warning. That storm does look weaker at this point and is just about to move out of the east end of East Liverpool. So we'll get improving weather across Columbiana County. Still watching this cluster in Stark County to see if that flares back up. But right now, the most severe weather that we're dealing with, and the reason that we are on all these television stations here locally that we own, we are on because of a tornado warning for Trumbull County tonight. This storm not quite as organized as it was when it was out in Portage County, but still showing signs of some flickers of some possible rotation with it as it moves its way here in north central Trumbull County this evening. So I'll go ahead and clean this up some for you to show you where I'm worried about and where we're watching the most. If you're in Southington, the tornadic part is past you. In fact, as you get west of 45, the tornadic portion of this is moving off to the east and northeast. If you're in the center of Warren, this is north of you now. The tornadic part of it is north of you. So we can do some all clears in there. In fact, I'll just go ahead and draw a line. If you're pretty much west and south in this area, here, you are in the clear from the tornadic portion of the storm. The area I'm watching is right here, northeast of Champion, pushing toward Mecca. That's the area I'm concerned about the most with this storm. As we get into some of these roads, let's talk about it. This is now moving over North Park Avenue, Hoagland Blackstub Road. This is just about to enter your region on the north central part of Mosquito Lake. This will push across toward Mecca. If you're in Mecca, you should be taking your tornado precautions as well. If you have a basement, head to the basement. If you're in a home that does not have a basement, you want to get to an interior room without windows. But right now, the tornadic portion of the storm is east of 45, moving toward the Mosquito Lake area just north of Cortland. This will also be traveling toward Johnson and Kinsman here in north central Trumbull County. So this is the area we're concerned about right now as far as the worst weather locally, with the potential, of course, tornadoes, the worst of severe weather that we have to deal with. Otherwise, they're just thunderstorms that are producing heavy rainfall. And currently, we're on the back edge of a severe thunderstorm warning in Columbiana County, but that is about to exit the county. So we're going to focus here on Trumbull County, although we continue to watch other areas as well, as we've had these multiple storms going tonight. But right now here in Cortland, you're probably hearing sirens going across central Trumbull County for sure. That is the area we want to watch the closest as the storm moves on through. We've been switching back and forth between these different products on radar, all of them indicating at times some of these tighter rotation pockets and possible spin-ups. Hannah, anything new coming in from your end, what they're thinking on this storm as it moves through Trumbull County?
There have not been any new updates, just continuing to talk about that rotation as well as that heavy rainfall and reminding people to get into their safe zones, whether that be a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor or a room without any windows as far inside to your house as possible. But I do want to mention another storm currently in Mercer County near Grove City. This storm not currently warned, but they did issue a special weather statement for that possibility for some hail, very heavy rainfall, and even some gusty winds if you live near Grove City.
Yeah, and we actually have one of our cameras over there. We'll go ahead and just jump over there real quick. There's a look at Grove City right now as that storm makes its way on through. We are watching these storms not only on cameras, but we have our live drive action cam out as well. It looks like, they did not extend that. I thought they put a warning on that. I'm guessing there probably will be one fairly soon. Live drive action cam continues to get closer, and in the control room there, just yell in my ear when you want me to go to them. Looks like they've been kind of in and out here as they work their way up toward the Cortland region. But this tornado warning for Trumbull County that we're watching has been pulsing at times. Right now, I am not seeing any tight packing of rotation, and when I say that, what I'm looking for are these colors that are mixed together, a red and a green that are close to each other, these pixels that we're looking at, and I'm not seeing that. But what I can tell you is the area of rotation, and we've had a few possible tornado sightings to the southwest of this. That area is moving right across Mosquito Lake now, pretty much across the causeway into the Mecca area of Trumbull County, just north of Cortland. So this is going to kind of float its way along the northern edge of this tornado warning that's in place here in Trumbull County. I'll go ahead and give some all clears. If you're west of 45 in Southington and even Champion west of 45, I can sound the all clear on this tornado warning. This is past you. If you're in Warren, it's past you. This is up to the north, pretty much crossing Mosquito Lake here in north central parts of Trumbull County right now. This is going to push over toward Johnson and then eventually pushing toward Kinsman. But let me tell you, currently not seeing that tight rotation on this, and hopefully that'll be the case here on through the evening as the storm moves on through, hitting an area that actually picked up a little heavier rain earlier this afternoon. So again, that is the only tornado warning we have going here. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Trumbull County, but nothing there is showing any rotation with it, the area that we're worried about. And right now, I'm not actually even seeing a whole lot with it at this point, moving through Mecca and Johnson here in north central Trumbull County. So we're going to continue to watch this. We'll stay with this tornado warning as we always do on air as it works its way across Trumbull County. It's officially in place until 7:30. We are watching other pockets around too of some heavy rainfall. This storm definitely not as organized as it once was as it moves into Trumbull County, but still the potential of stronger storms moving across southeastern Mercer County as we get into this update. That actually was an update I wanted to see. Let's get back into Cortland here. So now as we get back into our velocity product, and still not seeing anything there that is overly concerning at this point compared to where we were. Let's go ahead and go to that. We're going to go to our live drive, and bear with us here. The picture's been going in and out, but you will see fractions of it. This is in Cortland heading north right now, so basically driving up toward the center of this rotation. We would be just south of that area of rotation that had moved through the Mecca area that is now moving over toward the Johnson area. So we are going to try to cut up underneath this storm and also look and see if there was any damage done up in that direction as that storm moved through. So basically what you're looking at here is the south side of the rotation as we drive up underneath of it here as this storm has now crossed. The tornadic portion of the storm has crossed Mosquito Lake. So we're on Route 5 heading north. You can see that wind still blowing there on those flags, and of course moderate rainfall coming on down. So we'll continue to track this. Right now, as far as the rotation goes, I don't see that tight couplet that we had a little while ago as the storm moved out of Portage County. Okay, so he's getting some breezy is the report from there as the storm has made its way out of in the Cortland region there this afternoon, or evening, I should say. It's 7:18. Thank you very much. We'll get back to live drive as the storm moves northward. Here's a view of our wind velocity product, and I'm going to back this up over the last 45 minutes and I need to slow this down just to show you, because here's what I want to talk about. when this storm was out in Portage County, you can pretty much follow the red and green color scheme here as it moves through. That was the tornadic portion, but notice now you're not seeing those red and green colors close together like you did when it came out of Portage County, had a report of a possible tornado around the Southington area, and this storm has now washed out somewhat. And there you go. They just updated that tornado warning, and I'll stop this for you to get you to show you that they have taken a big part of the county out of the tornado warning now. And let's go ahead and stop that here, and we'll get in here. And so now included, still in a tornado warning until 7:30, is Mecca. Cortland, the center of the city is not in the warning line, but it's to the north side of Cortland. Johnson, Kinsman, and Vernon. Those are the areas under tornado warning now. The severe thunderstorm warning also has been brought down across north central Trumbull County. So if you're in Champion, if you're